Yeah. Now
Hmm.
this would be record.
Okay. Recording has been started, right?
Yeah, recording has been started.
Great. We can start now. Finally, we are meeting
Yeah,
after,
fine.
I think maybe it's been 30
Yeah,
minutes.
yeah, we have been
We-
struggling for last 13 minutes. And now finally we are meeting. Yeah, it's great. Yeah. So how are you?
yeah, I am fit as fiddle. And what about you?
Yeah, I'm also doing fantastic. Thank you for asking me too. So since we are meeting very first time, so would you like to introduce yourself first?
Yeah, definitely. As you see on screen, my name is Anjana, and I'm connecting to you from UP, District Farrukhabad. I'm originally from Kanpur, and I completed my post graduation from Kanpur University. I love English language a lot. Since my childhood, I wanted to be a good speaker, but because of lack of environment, I never got this opportunity to speak in English. That's why now I don't want to miss this opportunity, and I love to explore English, and I love to impart also. Yeah, so I'm a part-time teacher also, and I love to communicate with new people. That's it.
Yeah, that's great, and I'm really, impressed you that you were passionate since childhood and you wanted to learn this language, and now you got opportunity, so you don't want to miss. Yeah, of course, we should be like that. Yeah, because at this time I can say we have lots of opportunity of learning this language. So we should just grab this opportunity. So okay, let me introduce myself. Yeah, my name is Arshi. I am also from UP. And if I talk about my qualification, so I have completed my master in chemistry, and this year, I'm on a mission to refine my conversational skill because I am an enthusiastic learner and keen interested in communication skill. And if I'm not yeah, apart from this, if I'm not doing that, so you can find me in cooking and exploring new destination and
Great.
yeah, describing niche content a lot because I am also a passionate learner to learn this language. And I was crazy. I was also crazy since childhood. And whenever someone is speak in front of me, is used to speak in front of me. So that time I just used to think that someday I would like to speak like them. So now I can, yeah, now I am improving a lot and I can speak little bit. Yeah, that's all from my side.
Great, great. And I'm overjoyed to know about you that you are also passionate and you did your master's in chemistry and you seized on yourself to learn English. So that's very interesting.
Yeah.
And one thing I want to know that how long have you been working on your communication skill?
To be honest, it's been 1 year. I have been
Okay.
working on my communication skill and as well as on my conversational skill, but in meantime, like for it's been 4 months that I have been not taking any of session with anybody because I had some issues with me and
Okay.
yeah, so that's why I couldn't connect to anybody. So now I everything was set up, so now I am starting again my
Great, great. Ups and downs are part of our life. I think we shouldn't give up and we shouldn't stop our learning journey. We can take rest for
yeah.
few days if
Hmm.
you are not comfortable, right? Great. And so I'm so curious to know that what books or resources do you follow to improve yourself?
Okay, so are you asking in speaking terms or in reading or listening? I
In speaking terms.
Okay, in speaking terms, if I talk about, so initially when I started learning this language, so that time I didn't have much resources and I was not aware. because I was new.
Okay.
Yeah, I was new, so
Mhm.
that's why I did not aware much resources. So then, initially, I was just recording myself. In the
Great.
beginning, yeah, 3 months I have recorded myself, and then somehow I got to know one application, and that application was as Fluency. Someone told,
Okay.
yeah,
Hmm.
I don't vividly remember how I got to know about that application, but somehow, luckily,
Hmm.
I got to come across that application, and that application was as Fluency, and I have practiced on that application 6 months, for 6 months, and that was on audio call.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hmm.
and then
Okay.
yeah, and then when I was learning this language, so on YouTube, I was watching lots of stuff. There on YouTube, we got
Mhm.
lost. We don't know what we should watch or what we should not watch, because there
Yeah.
are lots of information and resources. So at that time, I was struggling to find my genre, to find my niche,
Mhm.
what content I watch. So that time I just
Mhm.
come across a conversational videos, and that videos was Rajni ma'am video at that time, before 1 year.
Mhm.
Yeah, and then I started to
Okay.
watch. Yeah, and I started to watch English conversation videos a lot and a lot. That time I was just exploring English conversation video. I was not watching any other stuff other than conversation videos, and I have watched you know 4 months I have watched constantly. Yeah, continually I was, and then I started to then I thought that let's talk with these YouTubers, like how, yeah, this is
Mhm.
so it's also amazing things we can do. It's not, it's time to speaking. So then,
Great.
yeah, then I sent a email, and that was I am not recalling the name of that ma'am. First time I have talked with her, and then she said, she said that if you want to join in group, so I have group, I can add you. So immediately I said yes, I want to connect because I want to approach so many people. So in that's how I come in this field, like in conversation or in recording or in talking to people.
Hmm. Great.
Yeah.
And if I'm not wrong, I can say that you burned midnight oil to enhance your speaking skill. That's really commendable and incredible too. And okay, this is how others learners get experience, and other learners get motivation, that if that lady or girl is consistent, and yes, she is interested to learn English, so this is how everyone can learn,
Yeah, of
right?
course.
Hmm.
In this time, it's in this time, it's very, it's very easy to approach the people, to approach the content of English, because we are living in this time. We are living time of YouTube. We are living time of social media. So it's a very quick exits to approach everything. So now it's not too much difficult than earlier. Earlier it was too difficult to learn this language, but now we have multiple resources we can use, and we can find our genre niche we can work upon in that way.
Yeah, I totally agree. Actually, initially, like in when I was young, and it was my childhood, so that time we didn't have social media. That is why we were not aware about the right things, the right way, like
Yeah,
how to learn English. Yes, and we used to learn English like a subject. That is why we never learned like how to speak, because speaking and learning English as a subject both are different ways.
too different.
Yes. So now, like if you are connected with social media, so you are like, it works like a magic.
Yeah,
Everything is in your hand, and it ups to person to person. It depends on person to
yeah,
person.
yeah.
Like you want to learn, or not. Yeah, if you are interested, so you can learn anything, not only about English, right?
Yeah,
Hmm.
anything. I think in this time, nothing is difficult. Nothing is impossible. Everything is possible. Yeah, but we have to find right way. We have to find the right approaches. That and otherwise, what happen if if like I said, I was lost. I was unable to find right way, right approaches. So that's why it took me lots of time. If someone has right approach, so we can learn this language, in short time of period. So we
Great.
need right approaches or right roadmap
Correct, definitely, absolutely. Whatever you have said, like right approach matters a lot, because
matters.
many times I have noticed that many learners complain that it's been 1 year or 2 year maybe, and I'm not good enough. I'm not getting fluency. So you are saying right. I think there may be two regions. Like if person is not consistent, maybe
Yeah.
that's why he is not improving, or if person is not getting the right approach, right roadmap, and the right guidance. Yeah,
Hmm.
so because on YouTube you have multiple channels, multiple English channels, so you may confused, you may perplexed, like
Yeah.
what is right for that person. Because if I talk about my experience, maybe my experience or my learning journey doesn't work for you, because
Yeah.
some prefer reading, some prefer listening, some prefer writing. So
Yeah.
I don't believe, like if I think that I am interested listening English, maybe you don't love listening, you love writing or reading. So
Yeah.
that is why, first of all, I think each and every learner should check their interest,
Yeah.
like in which area you are interested.
Hmm.
According to that, they can choose, because all categories impacts a lot.
Yeah.
Reading, writing, and listening
everything is
all work.
Everything is essential. No,
Great.
if we want
Yes.
to be, if we like, I want to speak accurately or without making a major mistakes, or if I want to be eloquent speaker, so that time I think I just need to work upon for every four aspect of learning this language. So that's how I
Great.
can become eloquent speaker. Otherwise, if I am not focusing on reading, so maybe I would not have clarity in my thought. I would not come across the new ideas, whatever, when we write. So that time we write our ideas, thoughts, our clarity. So in this way we can be clear in our thoughts, we can be clear in our ideas. So I think it's for me, in my experience, for aspect is essential, are essential.
Very true.
Yeah.
And according to me, if you don't have time, so you can prefer listening
Yeah.
and speaking, because
Yeah.
both also work a lot.
Okay.
We should never skip listening also.